We were out filming with the Gators. If you guys haven't seen that already, that was a blast.
Probably top 5 funnest videos or funnest video bits that we've filmed, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It was just like, I said it in the video, but the YouTube videos bring us and have us do so many cool things that we would normally never have the opportunity to do solely off of just the connections that we've made, or they're so outlandish, why would we ever do it? And like riding with alligators is just one of those ideas.
Down some river.
It was so sick.
The alligators were a nice touch because it added an element of danger beyond what it already was. Because like, dude, it was a track for jet skis. It was so much fun, and you had to, it was cool because there'd be like trees and stuff sticking out, or like on certain banks it would be super shallow, so you'd have to kind of navigate. But like we were ripping.
It was so fun. It was like it's literally like riding a trail on a dirt bike or a snowmobile, but for your jet ski. Instead of just having like this big open
lake
area to go to, you're just like, all right, we're driving 40 miles that way.
Yeah.
And it was so much fun. But I didn't realize there was jet ski guys. Like I didn't realize there's people that do that. Like the jet skiing is a sport.
So like the guys that we were with, literally they go jet skiing on the weekend. They trailer it to a new spot or whatever, and they go jet skiing as if it was like we're going dirt biking on the weekend. But like around here, it's kind of like, it's so different. You just kind of maybe have a jet ski and you go tool around out in the lake, do a couple circles. It's a whole nother life.
Way different.
And it makes sense. I mean, why so many people would be so into jet skis, because that was fun. That was fun. I would do that again in a heartbeat.
And it is pretty funny that a lot of guys down there, they wouldn't think twice about that. Let's hit the river. Yeah, there's gators. There's gators everywhere. However, you got Gene. He's got a little jet ski rental company. He stays in the ocean. We're like, Gene, this is your first time in the ocean? He goes, yeah, for good, or sorry, not in the ocean, in the river with gators. He's like, yeah, for good reason. And it'll be the last time too. Yeah, like there's more alligators than you can count.
Yeah.
In the small stretch, there's, I mean, they're left, right, couple there, swimming in, swimming out.
Big too, like huge. Probably saw like some 12, 15
there was some
footers,
big
like
ones.
massive gators.
No one got bit by an alligator.
Dude, as I was editing the video, I was like, man, I wonder actually how dangerous this was. I probably should have taken the time to like maybe do some research beforehand, but I just looked up how many people have gotten eaten or died from alligators in the last year. And there was like 4 people in the last year. But in the last like 70 years, there's been like 26.
That's so low.
Maybe
like,
not. Really
like 26?
But I mean,
in the
4
last 70 years?
Yeah, like something like...
So they're starting to...
No. Like something like insanely low.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like way less.
Yeah,
than you would think.
I think being that we
Pull that
were
up.
so northern,
fact check that.
It was something very foreign to us and seemed more dangerous than it was. But like I said in the video, it's not really as dangerous as you'd think.
Well, it looks like they're jumping in and swimming after you.
They're not.
When they're jumping in to get away from you.
Yeah, they're just getting cover, yeah.
Yeah, like I compare it. I mean, this is a bad comparison I've heard from some people, but we have snapping turtles up here, and people are like, oh, you going in the water where there's a snapping turtle? I'm like, the only way you're going to get bit is if you're up in their personal space. I know alligators are a little hungrier and have bigger personal spaces, but
and bigger teeth.
Bigger mouths, but you're really only going to get bit if you're like kind of up in their grill, in their space. I don't think they would
corner one.
Let's say your jet ski died. I don't think you'd find an alligator jumping up onto your running board trying to snap your feet.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Like, if you did, they're so big, they could easily just come and, like, even just, like,
right
bite the side, and they're so aggressive, they could just clamp on and, like, drag you with them, I guess, like, the actual jet ski itself. I was like, I don't know, it just seems, like, extremely unlikely. And then after researching, that's not something that they do.
So from 1948 to 2021... 442 people have been bitten by alligators and 26 have died.
Oh, so that's
pretty
low,
dude. That's so low.
I'm like,
I mean, how many people die from bees every year?
Or dogs. I bet
dogs.
you more people die from dogs.
wow.
But yeah,
We title our next video
30 to 50 a year.
We titled the next video
dogs.
like,
How about like
dirt
bees?
biking with dogs.
60 deaths from bees a year.
A year.
Way more than alligators.
Yeah. So right before we went though, I was talking to Jet Ski Ryan, the original Jet Ski Ryan. I was like, hey, how dangerous is this? And he goes, no, you guys aren't really their type. They're more into like older ladies and like dogs. I was like, that seems so specific. He was like, nah, you'll be fine.
Yeah,
I think that is what happens when most people, like the dog, the gator comes up, gets the dog, and then the old lady goes in the pond to try to save the dog, and then
Gets her
Yeah, it's
too.
wild.